Hello, I am Dr. Vigneron. I'm coming from Nice in France, and I do chemical peeling since more than 25 years now. And I would present you peeling quite strong. It is a TCA, but not only a TCA. It is a TCA with a small quantity, small percentage of phenol. And the interest of this technique, of this liquid, is that the procedure is almost painless. The product is done by Dermaceutic Cosmo Forte, and it's possible to use this product with different manière, but I will now use a strong manière, and the patient knows that she will have exfoliation for 1 week, and my goal is to improve really these little wrinkles around the eyes and also the little acne scars on the cheeks. Okay? I don't know if you see that here. We begin always by the same. We clean the skin with a special cleanser like this. This cleanser contains glycolic acid to prepare the skin, to open the keratinocytes, to open the skin, to have a better penetration than by the liquid of peeling. And it's important to say that during some days before this type of peeling, the patient has to use product to manage the skin, to uniform the penetration of the product, and to accelerate the turnover of the skin. Okay? Now we wait 1 minute. During this minute, I prepare the liquid. I will take, in this type of gestures, of procedure with strong effect, I take 2.5. Yes. Okay. I begin by that. It is water. Okay. You feel something? No. Okay. Now I remove the cleanser. I put water. I remove the water. I have to wait until the skin will be dry. And in this case, for when the skin is a little thick, I use alcohol. It's not in the procedure, but I think in the case of Madame, the skin is very thin and very sensitive, and I don't think it's necessary to use alcohol, because with alcohol we will have a too deep action of the product, and also a burn sensation by alcohol is not necessary. You have two kinds of cotton buds. I will use this one after for around the eyes, but now I use this cotton bud, the big one, to treat big area. I begin always by the temples. Why? Because in the past and sometimes there's a little burn sensation. If you have tears, the tears make a line here, and the line will be not on the same color. And for this reason, I begin always by this area. It's burning a little. When you apply this type of liquid containing phenol, we have always burning sensation for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, it's not really finished, but it's not really burning sensation. It is hot, no more than hot. Okay. Turn. Okay. You see the white? Okay. If you did not before other TCA, you don't have to begin TCA with this type of product. It is a strong product, a strong peeling. When you use the cotton bud, it's not possible to have liquid like this, okay? You have to press here. Now I will do the limit here. I tract, and I have the limit of the bone, of the maxilla. It is my inferior limit. Okay. And now I will continue. It's not too burning.
No, good.
What is important? The important is to have a white frosting for a long time. Long time, it is 5 minutes. If you have a white frosting during 1 minute and it's finished, you don't have the good penetration, the good dips. And after, you will have edema, swelling, because you will have lymph in the deep part of the dermis. And hypodermis too. I rub, you see. There is a mechanical action also to have better penetration. You go inside the hair. If you don't do that, you have a limit before the hairline. It's also important to treat the earlobe. When I apply the product around the eyes, I wait until my cotton bud is almost dry. I do now following the aesthetic unite of the face. I stop here because it is one aesthetic unite of the face. I need more product. You feel something here? Nothing, okay. Okay, now you see the evolution of the color. You have a frost very uniform, and the earlobe too. The limit, and now I would have exactly the same aspect on the left side at its beginning. The choice of the cotton buds is very important, and we had difficulties to find a good one in the kit. They are in the kit because if you have this type of gesture during 20 minutes, you need, with a normal cotton bud, you need 3-4 cotton buds. She is very sympathetic because the first application on the upper eyelid is really not very. You feel something here, mm-hmm. Yes. But after the first application, there is no real sensation. You see that the number of passes is not that the most important. The important is the color you obtain and the lasting time with this color. Here, it is still black, you know. I am sure it's enough. If you do white for a time like 1 hour, you are sure you touch the muscles. You don't have to do that, okay? Here, for this part of the mouth, the upper lip, you will have nice result, but it's not really a deep phenol peel. It is a deep medium peel with phenol. It's not the same. It's not possible to make disappear all the wrinkles of the upper lip with this type of peeling. There is another peeling, more efficient, but it is another world. In this composition, what is important, it is the 10% of phenol only to have an action against the pain. When you treat the lip, you go on the red part also, because the wrinkles don't stop on the limit of the red part. When you do very well a 30% TCA without phenol, you have almost the same aspect, but with pain. The difference in the downtime is that the presence of phenol gives a little more inflammation. It's possible to do this type of procedure. It's possible to do this type of procedure until phototype 3, but if you would treat scar of the cheeks for higher phototypes, it is better to use phenol, pure phenol. Not pure, but composition with more phenol. And of course, with a treatment before and after to avoid the hyperpigmentation. I did not the forehead. Why? It is to show you. I will do harder, but to show you how you do when you use the small procedure with this type of peeling. Make like this, 2, and you make like this, 1. In the 2 sense. It's possible to use this type of liquid, Cosmo Forte, with this type of gesture. You don't have, of course, you don't have the same result, but you have a good result. In 2 cents like this, with 2 cotton buds like this. There is, of course, less liquid inside. I let like this. I will finish with more product. And now, with 1 cotton bud, I will treat around the eyes. Don't go here. This part is not necessary, and if you treat too well this part, 2 or 3 millimeters here, you will have red aspect for 15 years. Never forget this little place here, and it always, because I think not on this type of skin, but if you forget to treat here, you will have another color, like a triangle. Open the eyes. I rub until I have a white color. It's finished, thank you. It's not burning in the eyes, no. Sometimes with vapor of the liquid, you have a burning sensation in the eyes, but it's not the liquid. It is only the evaporation. When you treat this area, you have to treat from exterior to interior. Why? Because when you do this movement, you open the wrinkles. If you did so, you close the wrinkles and you don't have product in the wrinkles. Okay, now I will finish the forehead with more to be accord with the rest of the face. You see, when I did only with the two cotton buds like this, I have only a pink effect. But with this little pink effect, there is also exfoliation, but not so deep exfoliation than with this technique. With this type of peeling, you are not in the same category than Cosmo Peel 15, 18. It is something else. Huh? And after, you have to see the patient 1 week after, 2 weeks after, 2 weeks after, to be sure that all is nice, there is no problem. It's not possible to do that, and au revoir. There's no problem with the hair. There is no problem with that. There's no problem with the hair. It's not possible to kill a hair with that, okay? And there is no problem with tattoo. The tattoo of the lips, no, there is no problem with that. Okay. Open the eyes. The main question for Madame was around the eyes. For this reason, close. I will really a little more stronger on this area, and tomorrow she will have a big edema of the eyes, okay? I think it's enough. Okay. Here there is a mistake of me. You see, there is like and it is because I don't. It's not my usual light, and I will apply here to have a continuous. I work with this type of product, Dermaceutic, since many years now, and I'm collaborate to create the formula also. And really, it is a safe product and simple product. And you have to very important treat the skin before and after the procedure. Even the peeling is not very hard to obtain the best results. Okay. I think it's finished, and to finish really, I have to apply I close that if I try. No. Okay. This cream, Dermaceutic, what do you feel now? It's painful? Yeah?
Not painful.
What it is, hitting?
Hot.
Hitting, no painful. Okay. You see now the limit is normal. You have to choose a limit with when there is a fall like this. It's possible to treat the décolleté, but not with this one. It's better with TCR 30. And it's possible sometimes, if you treat décolleté, to make 3-4 points if you have actinic spots, you know. And for the rest, you use 20 TCR 20. And now the question, usually the question is in the lobby, but the price of this procedure, for me, my price in France is 2,500 euro, but I am very known for the peelings. The normal price is 1,800. But you know, you have to speak, to call the patient, to be sure that she is not alone in a corner with, I don't know why I have more exfoliation here and not here. And you have to answer to all these questions. And even the patient does not call, you have to call her. Huh? And it is not a good idea that the patient receive the best friends, the best woman friends for the first week. Because it is always the same. He told you that you are nice in 7 days. You are crazy, it's not possible. And in 6 or 7 days, yes, all the skin will disappear. You don't have to exfoliate yourself. You can do that, and at the end, the end of exfoliation is here. Why? Because this part of the face does not move like the medium part. Now with I am speaking only about Cosmo Forte here, and that's true that she will feel during, perhaps not yet, but during, it will beginning in 1 hour, during 2 hours, really it will be hot, and for this moment she could take paracetamol or something, nothing more. Ça va, madame? Yes, okay. You are not too angry against me?
No.
Okay. Okay, finished. Thank you.